How's it going, everybody? So today's workout is going to be dips with the deck of cards. So about 400 dips we're going for. It's going to be good for our chests and our shoulder. So it's a 2. We have the walker. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good to me. The walker, 2's up. Dips are an interesting subject. Let me actually lift you up a little bit. This thing has shrunk down since I last used it, so I can actually get to talking. Next is a 10. Yes. So, like I said, dips. First time we tried them in our recent path, could barely even do them. And it took an assisted machine to train me to actually get them done. But when I did start, I hit them pretty hard. Before you know it, I was able to do it without the assist. Next is a jack, is a 10. And then I figured out you could buy one of these walkers. Which really projected me forward and gave me advantage. Gave me an advantage for the dip game. But honestly, I haven't done them in about 3 weeks. So next card is a 4. So it is what it is. I'm still able to do them. I'm still working out daily. Different exercises. This is not too hard right now, but it's something. Something's better than nothing. I'm actually at peace right now. So I just started to give myself a diet. Which is allowing me to have a little bit of freedom. 6. I keep saying this, maybe it's just me, but yes, I hear a quote, and it's well, not really a quote, but I'm gonna say how like I feel. They say diet's more powerful than exercise. So if that's really true, it's a 9. It's a little bit of stress off of myself. Yes, I'm wearing these black jeans, pretty tight. I won't wear them anywhere else except the internet. It's king. This shouldn't take that long. Anyways, thankful to be here. It's a 9. have my sweater on. Out in nature. There's different exercises you could do with this. Like you could lift your abs, or you could just do different variations of dips. I actually have something. It's a 6, and this is not an advertisement. But check this out. I just thought of something new. I'm not selling these, but these are these things called fat grips. I know that word doesn't come out of my mouth too often, but check it out. Look, I just had this idea. I'm gonna put this on here. Man, come on now. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Alright? We got the souped up version. Come on. Oh, that's kind of different. Alright, anyways, here we go. What is it, a 6? This is what happened when you get united. Lately, okay, I've tried these before. On one of my previous videos, you could tell when I was doing burpees with them. It's something different, right? But that's one thing. It's a 10 about the walker, is that it has these grips that come with it, and they're not like, you know, directed towards the exercise audience, right? So this is a game changer. It's gonna be 10. I have my belt on tight whenever I kind of straighten my back. That was a good stretch on my back. Definitely a game changer. Queen, let's make this a little more fun. Yeah. It's just a different feeling. It's nothing too extreme. I don't feel like it's more hard, but I feel like it's just something cool. And that's one thing about exercise that I'm liking, you know, is using your hands. It's a 6. A lot of jobs in America, probably across the world, we don't get to use our hands, and that's what we've been working with, and that's what I like to keep, you know, keep strong too. Next is a 6. So this is good. Here we go. Here's another 6. I was basically going to tell you that these, I've only tried pushing exercises such as push-ups, and these dips. And basically it's a different grip, but I think what they're made for is the dumbbells. These other dumbbells that I have, the way they're made already, they have a fat grip to them. It's like it curves. I mean, when you're holding this a long time, this like fatness, this thickness, it gets to me. So if you add that to it, I'd probably go down in weight and then try to do curls. Next is a 7. Oh, look, I'm hanging, and you can also stretch out that spine a little bit. All right, here's the 7. would recommend to check your local thrift store. If you live in America, before you buy one of these off of Amazon or the internet, this is a jack, because this one cost me like 40 bucks new, and if you, I think you can get them for cheaper than that, maybe 5 bucks. So just be aware. Next is a king, or actually, what do we say, a jack, which is 10. I'm gonna try something. Right? I want to make this a little challenging. I got this vest that I'm gonna try out. I hope I don't hurt myself. This is an easy way to do it. Let's see. Never have I imagined doing weighted dips, and I don't know if I want to go any higher than this. Let's see what I can do. So then pull-ups too. I saw this one guy today. He was doing weighted pull-ups, and honestly, it just seems like a injury waiting to happen. So we did our jack, right? So let's go for this extra card here. You can see it. It's a Jesse Pollock purchase from the suckerfreestore.com, and basically it says that this glittery picture denotes blessings of happiness and prosperity. Each set of playing cards comes with a certificate of ownership. Alright, certificate, which is 10 in our book. Alright, baby. Who's got, really? Who's gonna get it? Alright, who's got this? I don't know. Alright, don't be scared, man. Alright, here we goes 10. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. The only thing is it rubs our thumbs a little bit, and I don't think it's gonna damage our thumbs. Here's a queen. If the video cuts off, which I don't, it might about 40 minutes in, we'll see. But yeah, that was a little more difficult. I'll just have to make it into one video, so don't worry, I got this. Alright, so next is a 10. Definitely that kind of slowed us down a little bit. Here we go. Nice on the shoulders. I mean on the bicep. That's where I feel it. Next is a 2. I can't believe how upgraded YouTube has gotten. I think before, to get monetized, you didn't even have to have a specific number of subscribers. Next is an ace, but now it's like 1,000 subscribers, man. That's like not kidding. I can't believe that. And I'm already getting ads on my videos. They ain't paying me nothing, but let me tell you something. As long as they're not inappropriate ads, I'm okay. So, anyways, next is the ace. Let's not think about it too much. Way to make things interesting. Way to make things interesting with the vest. This vest cost me like $35. It's a 4. I got it at I think a secondhand store where they sell misstitched, or I don't know, different types of items. They probably source them from different areas. Next is a 4. It's 35 bucks. To me, that's the cheapest you're gonna find it, unless you buy it used. I've already sweated in it. It's gotta be filled up with I don't know what it's filled up, but it's some heavy material. Should weigh 25 pounds. So that means we're pushing up, here's a 3. We're pushing up 200, probably 206 pounds. No, 200, yeah, 206. So I'm weighing about 181 right now. So next is a 3. It's pretty cool, man. All right. Nothing too extreme, just little by little, you know. I'm not extremely like, here's a king. I'm not going extremely hard like I was before. Right now I'm just doing in small sets at a time. It's a king, so that's 10. Because we're going through changes and we're trying to rest a little bit too, because I don't want to get overworked and pass out like I, you know, oversleep or whatever. So I'm trying to notice signs when I'm too tired. Not too bad. Definitely gonna put on a little bit of calories. Take off a little bit of calories. This is already going down. It's gonna be a sweet video because it's gonna go pretty fast. Here is an ace. All right. Great way to work out your biceps. That's something that has been bothering me a little bit lately, that I'm not working out my arms as much, because maybe I'm not doing a ton of push-ups, literally, you know. But this is a good, I mean, blessings all around, man. Get the grips. These grips, I'm not gonna leave them in the rain. I'm gonna take note of that right now, because before I left them outside. But these are rubber, and I'm sure that these will mess up if you leave them outside. So this, the weighted vest, new attire, you know, like we said, prosperity is nice. Next is an 8, right? Not bad. After you work out the dips for a little while, you could really get a good stretch on your pecs or your chest, however you want to call it. Here's a king, actually a joker. And like I said, this is also could be a dangerous exercise. If you stretch too much, you could pull something. If you're not properly trained, or you don't have enough nutrition that's gonna help you. But I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a good stretch. And then do my 10. I'm gonna call that a 10 because, oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do one more. How you won? How you won? I couldn't push that last one. I'm gonna get new glasses pretty soon, new attire. Really doesn't matter. I think what matters right now is the physique more than the glasses. Come on. Next. Alright, I need a breath from that one. That one was, feel that stretching. 3. I'm pretty impressed right now with the size of my chest. I haven't been doing too many chest workouts in the last day, I think, and I rested a little bit, but I still worked out, but I didn't work out like strength. I worked out more cardio. Still walking, I think a minimum 3 miles a day. It's gonna be a 3. That's good for the dogs, you know. I think it's a good thing if like you walk your dogs enough to where they don't even want to go walking anymore. So at least you're walking your dog. It's gonna be a good video. This is gonna be a good video. Here's a 10. We are a little over the halfway point already, and it's been already 20 minutes. It's not bad. So next is a 10. How cool, man, how cool. I heard about using chains over yourself instead of this. You could use that, but I heard it could weigh up to 45 pounds. I haven't heard it going past that, but I bet you can. Here's a 2. Really, just take heed. Just notice my consistency and realize the struggles. You know, you gotta get past the little obstacles in life, and you gotta get put in more. Today I heard a quote. The quote of the day was, work hard today so it's easier tomorrow, instead of taking it easier today and letting it be more hard tomorrow. I got that from the hero Arc. I know he watches my vids, and I know how hard-headed I am and how wild, but yes, man, this is life. This is real life. Next is a 2. I always think about that too, how real all this is. You know, we interact with each other, but I mean, there's so many factors, but we can see it. We can see through all the BS. All right. We don't want to hurt each other. We want to make each other strong. All right, so it's a 4. Excuse my language. Here we go. There's nothing wrong with being real. All right, next is a 4. Truly calisthenics. We're doing it. Here's a 3. Here's a good tip, you know. If you're gonna comment to somebody, just be straightforward. Just be straightforward in your message. That's something I learned in my school. You gotta be to the point sometimes. And that's what I'm not doing here, but I'm trying. Alright? So let's keep at it. Let's be to the point. Alright? Next is a 3. And forgive yourself. Let it go off your back, man. Everything. People make mistakes. And just forgive yourself in that moment. Do the best you can. And know, believe in yourself, alright? Just believe it. You'll start seeing progress. Just keep it up. Keep up with the progress, man. It's you and what you're doing. You just gotta keep it up. It's an ace. Ace is 10. Alright, give myself a little stretch. We're up, man. We're down our last like 20 cards maybe. $25 cards. It's not bad. It's a good little workout. I'm not exhausted or hurting. It's a 4. I'm just staying conditioned and making some good content. It's pretty cool. Alright, next is a 4. You know? Alright, jump back. Here's a joker. This is a good exercise, you know. You could get by for a lot of days on this with the dips, practicing dips. It's a good occupation. Here's a joker, so that's 10. A little bit of stretch. Here's a joker. I mean a jack. I can feel weight in my wrists. My stomach feels pretty good. My chest, maybe it's because it's covered up, but I don't feel it too much. But I do feel it. I do. All right. Next is a jack. So we have to do 10. And I hear people always questioning about the walker. Whenever I see people watching somebody else's stream, I believe these are weighted for like 300 pounds. So be careful. I know that's possible to do. Bet you some are weighted more. 6 and others. These are adjustable feet. This is probably not even the tallest it goes. It definitely can go taller, but I'm not gonna put it taller. This is tall enough. It folds up and you could put it somewhere discreet. It's aluminum, so it's pretty strong stuff. Next is an 8. And you know I already have a machine, I have a dip on it, but yeah, definitely I probably won't be doing this without these. I'm not too far into my mental right now, but I know that the walker, something I found it was kind of offsetting to me was the grips, so I'm probably gonna leave these on there when I do the dips. So next is a 8. It kind of feels like I'm cheating with these, but there ain't nothing cheating about me right now. It's just natural, giving, and we're working for it. So it's not easy, you know, to gain responsibilities, but just believe in yourself, all right? Believe, but just believe. Have faith. That's the only thing we can live on. That's the only thing worth living, I think, for. Without faith, it's not, nothing will be worth it. All right, so it's a 7. I kind of feel a stretch. So real cool, real cool. Here's a 7. I gotta say thank you to everybody who I learned from on the internet. I've never learned from so much from people on the internet rather than the exercise. Probably I have, but there's other things on the internet that just kind of, it doesn't hit you the same way as exercise. Exercise is gonna put you on all types of game, and as you could see, I look like a boss. All right, I'm gonna meet people, and they're gonna see me, and they're gonna be like, "Man, how'd you do that?" It's called community. All right, that's how we did it. Here's a king, and also understand the rules. All right, know the rules. Like I keep hearing, don't just go all in, all excited. You know, there's rules to this, and it's set up from the beginning. All right, so notice I got your back, but just keep focused and give yourself some outs just in case. You know, it's a king. Just in case you want to change who you are. So all right, it's a king. Took me a while to get to this position, but I couldn't do it without others' help. So, next is a 5. We're doing something. We're really doing it. digesting the moment. Alright, it's gonna be a 5. I know my body feels different right now, Queen, than my mind, but it's all good. It's a good thing. That means this is working, but it's not, in my mind, it's not really bothering me. So we're doing progress. All right, next is a queen. I never could think that I'd have good chest muscles before when I was young. Here's an 8, but somehow we started and now we're just keeping up with it. It's an 8. The burpees keep my legs strong. That's what I need in my life. All right. So it's an 8. And I hope, you know, we can do this with grace, because people, it's gonna be an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm trying to say? In other words, just like my other buddy in the community, he says love. That's the only way you can get by. All right. So look at this 3. Here we go. Love will save the world. That's what my buddy says. AKA Palma Vibes. He's a good influence in the health community, workout community. All right, so next is a 3. Not too bad. We're definitely rolling with our capabilities. I'll be satisfied after this. Here's a 9. Now to do these dips without getting off of the dip bar, now that's something crazy. I don't know about that one. That's more dangerous than I could think. All right, here's a 9. All right, we're running through them. Twelve more cars left. Here is a 6. Definitely it's catching up to us a little bit. But nothing too crazy that we're not able to handle. Here is a 7. Pama also says that we should work on our smile. Everybody, here's a 10. Happy. All right, it's a 10. There's nothing wrong with it. That's the way I see it. You gotta mold yourself a little bit at a time. It comes to different things, whether it's training or smiling, you know, it's all good. Here's a 10. That's what I'm saying, love. That's the only way to do it, because if we gotta work together. It's the best. It's the best, man. Next card, it's going to be a 5. I'm glad I figured out how to make videos in the longitudinal form instead of horizontal, or whatever. I don't know. The vertical form, not horizontal. It's a difference. But next is a queen. I think that's the way of the future. I've been thinking that. Who would have thought, right? It's a queen. Means it's 10. 10 good ones. Next card, it's an ace. I said the wrists, I can feel the workout in the wrist, chest, arms, even the spine a little bit, the core. And that's not really, I mean, it's kind of is the core. All right, so it's ace. Next card, a 5. Getting into our mind a little bit, but let's keep going. Next card is another 5. We're down our last 4 cards after this. Next is a king, which is 10. Next is a 9. Definitely feeling the arms pump. I feel it in my bicep. I feel my tricep, my shoulder area up here on the top. So it's gonna be a 9. Here we go. I believe the other training exercises we're doing is helping us now, because back when I was strictly training dips and not push-ups really as much, it was a lot more difficult than this to do. I can say that much. So I think that chest strength that we've been working on is helping us big time. So it's a jack, but we're here towards the end of the deck. This is going to be our second to last card, and it's good. It's rightfully so, because like I said, this is getting harder and harder as we keep going. So it's going to be a jack. Alright, the last card, I have a feeling it's gonna be a low card. I didn't see it yet. And what is it? A 2. Alright. So here we go. Here's our 2. By the way, that jack looks real sick. Like, nice. It looks real cool, man. I like the way it reflects on itself. So a jack of diamonds. Remember, we don't want the jack, we want the king, man. Or I do. Maybe you want jacks. Alright, here's a 2. Jack deuce, right? Here we go. Alright, man. And women, anybody, that was 403, if I'm not mistaken, dips. Thank you for watching, and let's keep on getting strong.